If you're looking to start an LLC in Florida, there are 3 ways you could get it set up. Option number 1, you can do it yourself. You go to the Division of Corporations website to set up the LLC, and then to the IRS's website to get your EIN, employer identification number, basically your social security number for your business. I'll put links down below to the 2 websites if you're looking to do this on your own. Option number 2, you could hire a lawyer. And then option number 3, hire a formation service such as InkFile, Zen Business, LegalZoom, or the service I use, Northwest Registered Agent, to set up your LLC. I recommend this option because doing it yourself can be stressful and confusing, and hiring a lawyer can cost you thousands of dollars. We have a discount with Northwest Registered Agent, and with our discount, it'll only cost you $39 on top of the state fees to create your LLC, and an additional $50 if you want them to obtain the LLC's EIN. You'll also receive the registered agent service for free for the first year, something we'll talk more about in just a minute. To better understand the steps involved of setting up your LLC, I'll quickly cover what you need to do to create your LLC, and then after that I'll show you how quick and easy it is to set it up with Northwest. To create an LLC in Florida, you'll want to follow these 8 steps. Step number 1, name your LLC. Your LLC name must not be used by another business in Florida. You'll need to include limited liability company or its abbreviation at the end of the name. It can include words such as corporation or partnership that could confuse your company with another type of business entity. I'll put a link down below for the full list of naming requirements. Step number 2, designate a registered agent. A registered agent is a person or company appointed to accept state and legal mail on behalf of your business. Florida requires LLC to have a registered agent. A registered agent must have a physical street address, not a PO box, and keep normal business hours to be able to accept legal mail on your behalf. You could be your own registered agent, but your name and address will be on the public record, and you must keep normal business hours at that address to accept any legal mail. Step number 3, submit LLC articles of organization with the Florida Division of Corporations and pay a $125 fee. This document will include basic information about your LLC, company name, principal office address, mailing address, if the LLC is member managed or manager managed, we'll talk more about that in a second, who your registered agent is, their address, etc. Step number 4, create an LLC operating agreement. This isn't mandated by Florida law, but it is a good idea to have a written agreement that states how the business will operate so it's clear how different decisions will be made. You may also need an operating agreement to open a business bank account. Step number 5, obtain your employer identification number, EIN. If you're creating a single member LLC, so you're the only owner, you could just use your social security number, but I prefer to have an EIN to only share my social security number when absolutely necessary. You'll get this from the IRS, link below to the specific page on their website. Step number 6, open a business bank account so you can accept money and make payments, allowing you to keep your business and personal finances completely separate. For step-by-step instructions, check out the video in the description below. Step number 7, fund the LLC, add money to your LLC business bank account, and you're ready to start using your LLC. Now to keep your LLC active, step number 8, file the annual report online and pay a fee of $138.75 each year. As you can see, there are quite a few steps to create your LLC, and it can be confusing to do it on your own through the Division of Corporations website and then get your EIN from the IRS. Now let me show you in just a few minutes how easy it is to create your LLC with Northwest. If you're curious why we chose Northwest versus the earlier mentioned competitors, here's a comparison of the prices of Northwest, LegalZoom, Zen Business, and InkFile. The prices shown here include the cost for each one to create your LLC, obtain your EIN, and includes an operating agreement. You can see that Northwest is the lowest cost option of the 4. We've used them to create several LLCs and have been very happy with their customer service. One thing to keep in mind, if you just go to northwestregisteredagent.com, you'll end up paying more than the amount you see in this video. If you use our affiliate link down below in the description, you'll only pay $39 to create your LLC, including their registered agent service for free for the first year. Then if you want them to get you your EIN from the IRS, you'll pay an additional $50. If you use the link down below, you'll come to a page that looks something like this, and then click on Let's Get You Started. Then they want to know what type of business would you like to start. We're creating an LLC. The state you want to form your business. Scroll down to Florida, and then there are a couple options for processing time: 14-day, 12-day, and 10-day. So the 14-day is the normal state fee of $125. If you want it done sooner, you can see if you bump up to 12 days, it's a little more expensive, and it goes all the way up to $200. If you want to process in 10 days, we're going to go with 14-day processing, and then click on Continue. Then they want to know the name of your business, so let's just say JJ's Consulting LLC. And then the business purpose. Do you want to use a generic business purpose, or would you like to enter one yourself? I'm just going to go with a generic business purpose. And then they want to know your physical address and mailing address. I'm just going to leave it as registered agent for both of them and click on continue. The next thing is the company management. Do you want it to be member managed or manager managed? So the difference between this is member managed. The members are the owners. Are they going to manage the company, or will you elect a manager for the business? Select that based on your circumstances. I'm going to leave it as member managed. Then the next question, list members managed with the state. You can omit or list the members. If you click on the question mark, you can see that many financial institutions require the names and addresses of persons authorized to manage the limited liability company be listed on the state's records in order for the business entity to open a bank account. So keep that in mind if you do want to omit this from the state. For me, to make it easier, I'm just going to list the members managed with the state. Then the next step is to enter how many members will be in this company. It's just going to be me, so I'm going to enter my first and last name. And then the address to be on record with the state, I'm going to leave as the registered agent address, and then click on continue. Then you want to set up your account with Northwest Registered Agent by giving them your email address and creating a password. After doing that, click on continue. Then you want to enter your contact details. This is for Northwest, not for the state of Florida. So don't worry, this isn't going to be part of the public record. So add your name, mailing address, zip code, city, state, phone number, etc. If you want them to send a copy of lawsuits and legal notices to your attorney, you can check this box and add your attorney's email, first and last name. I'm going to uncheck this and then click on continue. Then here are the optional items. The thing that they have checked is the phone service. If you click on this, you're going to see you get 60 days free and then $9 a month after that. I don't need the phone service, so I'm going to uncheck this. What we do want is the tax ID, your EIN number. So there's two options here. If you have a Social Security number, it'll be $50. If you don't, it's $200. So let's go back to have Social Security number. Then the next option, S Corporation election with the IRS. Basically, there are different ways to tax your LLC, S Corp being one of them. It's a bit too complicated to get into in this video, but if you want to know more, I'll link to a video down below. Then they have mail forwarding and a virtual office. I believe the virtual office is mail forwarding plus the phone service. The mail forwarding, you can see here, in the state of Florida, it is a service that they offer. If you want to send all of your business email to an address with Northwest Registered Agent, they'll scan it and you'll have access to it digitally. But for now, just the tax ID, and then let's click on continue. Then the very last step, enter your payment information, click on done, and in just a matter of days, you'll have your LLC in the state of Florida. Now that your LLC is in the process of being created, here's a video walking you through how to create your business bank account. Or if you want to see in more detail how Northwest compares to other formation companies, check out the video below. And I hope to see you in another video. Bye-bye.